On YouTube, welcome back to the Thomas Gallery, and oh boy, so I got a subject for y'all. We gonna get it in. Marvel versus DC. Now, I'm just gonna tell you off the bat. I'm just gonna tell you off the break. To be honest with you, if I'm gonna be real with you, I'm straight up with you. I'm more of a Marvel fan than DC, even though three of my favorite characters are from DC. Okay, Superman, Batman, and the Flash. My three favorite characters are from DC, but overall, Marvel's my favorite. Why? I've always enjoyed the stories more than more from Marvel than from DC. Like just the idea of mutant. See, if you look at DC characters and you look at Marvel characters, DC characters came up in a time where the space race in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. You had the space race. Everybody was trying to go to outer space. So a lot of the creatures came from outer space. If you look at, with the exception of Batman, yes, Superman was an alien from outer space. Martian Manhunter was from Mars. Let's see. You had the Green Lantern who got his powers from an alien. Okay, and you dealt with a lot of magic. Like people dealt like Zatanna, she was a magician. You had the Amazons. All these characters. But with Marvel, you started to deal with characters on a more genetic level because there were no mutants in DC Comics. Okay, they were either aliens or godlike creatures, or scientists of some sort. But with Marvel, you went to a more genetic level. Like you never heard the term mutants in other comics before Marvel. Marvel introduced you to the mutant character, a character that had something already genetically encoded in them. It may have been dormant, but it was genetically encoded in them already. It was passed down genetically. And we come to find out that mutations happen in all creatures. All creatures go through a mutation, a change. Okay? But these particular changes in these particular people introduced different abilities, abnormal abilities, super strength, flight, heat vision, or Scott Summers' concussive blast, you know, speed, magnetism, telepathy, telekinesis, all these things, all these different types of things that were already genetically encoded. So to me, that was more interesting to me. And also, the first comics that I read were Marvel comics. I knew about Superman and Batman and all that stuff, but the first comics that I read, the first time I was introduced to a comic book, was through Marvel. X-Men. You had a person who couldn't walk but can read minds. And these other characters, you had one character that could fly, one character that could shoot beams out their eyes, and one character had telepathy and telekinesis. You had one character that was made of ice. There were no ice characters in DC. As far as I know, in the Justice League, there are no ice characters like that can make themselves out of ice. Now, there's a villain, Captain Cold and Mr. Freeze. Yeah, but they didn't turn themselves into ice. Iceman turned himself into living ice. That was just cool to me. He had Colossus, somebody who could turn himself into living metal. Think about that. When you think of metal moving on a particular person, it's always like it had ridges and it's like armor. But this person was living metal. His arm moved like my arm moves, and the metal would bend with it as though it was skin. It's cool. But then he occurred to like the Incredible Hulk. One of my favorite characters. Incredible Hulk. someone who, when they got madder, madder, that's not a word, sorry. Someone, when they got angry, the angrier they got, the stronger they got. Okay? And when I was a kid and I would get upset, I always imagine I would return to the Hulk, say, don't make the Hulk angry. You would like me when I'm angry. Bruce Banner used to always say that. Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Stuff like that. So when I would get angry, I think that would turn to the Incredible Hulk. This big green monster. Well, I'm not green, obviously. This big green monster, and the madder I got, the stronger I got. So overall, Marvel to me has more characters that I love than DC. Like, for DC, I wasn't really a fan of Martian Manhunter. I like the characters, but it didn't pull me in. The characters that really pulled me in for DC was Superman, Batman, the Flash, and Wonder Woman. The big four. But and Green Lantern a little bit. But I was never really feeling Martian Manhunter. I wasn't really feeling Zatanna. All the other Flashes. Captain Marvel to me was, but with Marvel, it was home runs every time. You had Wolverine. Need I say more? You had all the X-Men period, just the X-Men period. Then you had like the Incredible Hulk, Iron Man, a person who's a genius who make things. It's like I could do that. I'm smart. I can make stuff. So I related to that. You had, X-Force. People remember X-Force, X-Force. You had Quicksilver, Magneto. Just character after character after character. And Fantastic Four. Just, come on now. Yeah, one character that turns himself into ice. Another character that turns himself into fire. It was a hit every single time. Majority of the characters that I like are Marvel characters. I can name 4 characters from DC that I really, really like, and I just named them. But with Marvel, I can keep going and going and going non-stop. So for me personally, Marvel over DC. When it comes to the movies, we ain't gonna talk about that. I was a big Superman fan with Christopher Reeves. Alright? Huge fan. And the Christopher Nolan, Batman, The Dark Knight, and the Michael Keaton. Yeah. I even used to watch the Adam West shows when they were on repeat when I was a little kid. The Batman from the 60s, Adam West and Burt Ward, yeah. But when it comes to now, I'm sorry. I play this. I would do. I play this. I say 60-40 Marvel. That's just me. 60-40 Marvel. That's just how I roll. 60% Marvel, 40% DC. So me, DC all day. Psych. Marvel all day. Right? I'm a Marvel dude. Sorry, I'm a Marvel dude. When Doctor Strange come out, I'm seeing Doctor Strange. I can't wait to see Black Panther. Y'all understand? I can't wait to see Black Panther. Man, when Black Panther come out, I'm trying to see it quick, fast, in a hurry. Tell me about it. I'm trying to see Black Panther. I'm trying to see Black Panther yesterday. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I love it. I love it. Comic books are the new sexy. Superheroes are the new sexy. Alright? That's all I got. 60-40 Marvel. Take it or leave it. What y'all think? Who y'all rocking with? What y'all got? What's the percentage? Alright? Let me know. Like, subscribe, and share. Comment on down there. Talk at me. Peace.